The Champagne Hillsides, houses and cellars in northeastern France, form one of the world's most iconic cultural landscapes, recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2015. They represent not only the birthplace of Champagne, the world's most celebrated sparkling wine, but also centuries of craftsmanship, tradition, and innovation. Stretching across the historic Champagne region, the hillsides, production houses, and underground chalk cellars preserve both the artistry and science of winemaking, offering a vivid picture of how culture, geology, and human ingenuity intertwine to produce a drink that has become synonymous with celebration. The hillsides of Champagne are the foundation of this heritage. Located mainly around Reims, Epernay, and Haute-Villers, these gently sloping vineyards are planted with grape varieties such as Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Pinot Meunier. The region's chalky soil, cool climate, and unique topography create the perfect conditions for producing grapes with the acidity and balance required for sparkling wine. The village of Haute-Villers holds particular historical significance as the home of Dom Pérignon, the Benedictine monk often credited, though somewhat mythically, with refining the methods of champagne production in the 17th century. From these hillsides came the raw materials that forever changed the culture of wine. The champagne houses, or maisons, represent the commercial and cultural heart of the industry. Names like Moet and Chandon, Veuve Clicquot, Ruinart, and Taittinger are known around the globe, but their origins lie in these French towns where families and entrepreneurs perfected the craft of blending, aging, and marketing champagne. These houses developed not only the technical processes that ensure quality, but also the image of champagne as a luxury product associated with royalty, celebrations, and cultural milestones. They embody centuries of continuity, with their grand facades in Reims and Epernay symbolizing both tradition and prestige. Equally remarkable are the underground chalk cellars that run beneath Reims and Epernay, stretching for hundreds of kilometers. Originally carved during the Roman era as quarries, these subterranean galleries were repurposed in the champagne industry to store and age bottles. The constant cool temperature and humidity of these chalk tunnels provide ideal conditions for secondary fermentation, during which bubbles develop naturally in the bottle. Walking through these labyrinthine cellars reveals an almost timeless atmosphere, where millions of bottles rest, slowly transforming into the sparkling wine that is exported to the world. Many of these cellars are adorned with carvings, murals, and inscriptions that tell stories of history, resilience, and artistry. Together, the hillsides, houses, and cellars form a living cultural landscape that illustrates how human creativity adapted to a specific environment to produce one of the world's most distinctive wines. The Champagne region was not only about production, but also innovation. The development of techniques such as riddling, remuage, disgorging, and blending elevated Champagne from a regional curiosity to a global icon. By the 18th and 19th centuries, Champagne had secured its reputation in courts across Europe, becoming the drink of choice for coronations, weddings, and celebrations of peace. The recognition of the Champagne landscape as a UNESCO World Heritage Site underscores its universal cultural significance. It is not just about the drink itself, but the integration of natural conditions, architectural heritage, and intangible cultural practices that created and sustained the Champagne tradition. The hillsides are still cultivated with the same care as in centuries past. The houses still operate as custodians of quality and image, and the cellars remain silent guardians of bottles that wait years before reaching perfection. Today, millions of visitors travel to the Champagne region each year to tour vineyards, explore the chalk cellars, and taste wines at their source. This unique heritage site continues to thrive, balancing preservation with innovation, and ensuring that Champagne remains both a cultural treasure and a living tradition.